Go! Easy right. Easy left. Easy right. Over jump. Easy right. Round 1. Fight!
Hello, you were just watching me play various Sega Saturn games. Now the Sega Saturn was Sega's 32-bit games machine that went against the Sony PlayStation and the Nintendo 64. The Saturn had the potential to be a really good games machine. Unfortunately, it didn't do very well and lost to the PlayStation and N64. Hardware-wise, the Saturn was much better than the PlayStation. Unfortunately, it was difficult to program, so that put off a lot of developers, which was a real shame. Let's look at the actual Saturn itself. Here is a UK PAL Sega Saturn. I do believe the Japanese version is white. We have the open eject button in the middle, the reset button, and the power on off button. At the front we have 2 controller ports. Where's the memory card slots? Yes. A good and bad thing about the Saturn was that it saved the game saves to the actual Saturn itself, backed up by a battery, which is hidden behind here. Yeah, so the problem was the battery would run out quickly and you would lose all your game saves. Doesn't matter, you just spent hours completing Resident Evil, they would be gone in seconds, unless you replaced the battery quick enough. Sega realised that was rather inconvenient for players, so they made use of the cartridge port. This cartridge port could take memory packs, as already mentioned, sort of like memory cards that back up your saves. Could also take action replay and other add-ons. As well as playing game CDs, the Saturn could play audio CDs as well. In fact, I think it has one of the best interfaces for playing audio CDs. You can change all sorts of options as well. The Saturn could also play other type of CDs, such as video CDs, which are sort of what we had before DVDs came out. At the back we have a communication port for linking Saturns together. Sounds weird, linking Saturns. We have the mains power and the AV slot. Now for some of the games, I'm going to show you all the games that you saw me playing earlier. Start with a real classic, Sega Rally Championship. Yeah, playing this in 2009, it seems a bit primitive, a bit old, but for the time it was really good. 1995 also had an arcade version. At an incredible 30 frames a second, AM3 delivers the most grueling driving experience yet. Yes, back then 30 frames per second was something to really jump for joy about. So that's Sega Rally. Oh yes. X-Men Children of the Atom. I really like the X-Men cartoons and comics, and this is a really good side-scrolling beat 'em up. It's here, ultimate combat, X-Power, special moves, mid-air action, huge characters, sizzling graphics, etc, etc. Now, a certain game called Resident Evil. is commonly associated with the PlayStation. Well, it was also on the Sega Saturn. Bought this one quite a few years ago, still got the price tag on. Let's see, it says on the back, a series of gory attacks in the area surrounding a remote biotech lab brings in your Special Tactics and Rescue Squad to investigate. Is that what STAR stands for? Special Tactics and Rescue Squad? So that's another really good game. Another game that's associated with the PlayStation is Tomb Raider, but here we have the Sega Saturn version. This was the first Tomb Raider I ever played, and I really enjoyed playing recently Tomb Raider Anniversary, which was a remake of this very game. And it says on the back, adventurer Lara Croft has been hired to recover the pieces of an ancient artifact known as a Skion. With her fearless acrobatic style, she runs, jumps, swims and climbs her way towards the truth of its origins and powers, leaving only a trail of empty tombs and gun cartridges in her wake. Seems like only yesterday when I was reading those very words for the first time, but it was like 10 years ago. Oh, how the time flies by. I hope you enjoyed this video, and that's bye for now.